Well, good morning. It's our first official shop of the spring. Can you believe it? Now, it's going to be one of those strategic shops. I'm actually only here to get a couple of stock ups because now that the freezer's clean, we defrosted it. Fred cleaned it all out for me. It's great. But we're going to start restocking the freezer now to get us through the rest of this year. So, yeah. So first stop is Sobeys. We're only making 2 stops. And hopefully they still have what I want. So let's go take a peek. Okay. Okay guys, this is what we're after, are the pork loins, because they are on sale again. I want one that's relatively uniform, so we're going to we'll grab this one. We're also going to grab this great big guy. The other thing we're after is coffee. Coffee is on sale. Once I figure out where it is. Okay, one stop down, $68 and change at Sobeys. So I'm going to stop for some fuel, and then we're going to Walmart. One more thing to get. Pork shoulders in here for $10 off, and it's vacuum sealed, so I think we're going to grab that for the stock up. That's what I'm looking for, is some mat price, $6.82. Yay! $7.37. There we go. We're gonna get 2. The coffee apparently is also on sale at Walmart. I did not see that when I looked online, so I grabbed another one. That does give us our good stock up of coffee for Fred again, because once he gets down to 1, he gets a little, flustered. Well, we might as well check out the cheap carts while we're good on the cheap cart. Oh, there's some rolls. Hot press buns. Lots of hot press buns. Have in here. What's this? Red pepper ciabatta. These are all going hard. There's a little sourdough baguette. I like those. A few donuts. We got some chocolate croissants for half price. Butter croissants, some little cheese croissants, medium ground beef, 7, 8, that's actually under $3, under $4. I think we're going to grab some of those, guys. So currently right now, the store packed is $5.99 a pound. These are coming out at just under $4 a pound. So, yeah, I may have bought 8 of them. The new treasure, long grain white rice, is still $2 at the superstore. That is a great stock up if you happen to be anywhere near a superstore. Life cereal is still $3 at the superstore, so this is going to be one of the stock ups for Fred. I'm going to get 3. Well, I didn't expect to get the hamburger, but wicked good deal. If we're going to stock something up, it might as well be with good food, right? Going in for cheap bread, or at least looking, turned out to be a fabulous idea. So originally my thoughts were to get the round, you know, the chubs for ground beef because they're sealed, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was so totally tempted to clear the shelf, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with those 2 great big huge pork loins. So, all right, see you when I get there. There you go, guys. 10 pounds of ground beef, grass-fed, medium ground beef, worked out to be $3.75 a pound. Can you believe it? That's crazy. These are the 2 big pork loins I got. Now, they're not 100% uniform, but that's all right. One was $30.35, the other was $26.29. We got the 2 pork back ribs, $7.37 for the one and $6.82 for the other. And the big shoulder blade roast, regular price $23.91. We got it for $13.45. So all of these are vacuum sealed. They're going to go in the freezer as is. The ribs are also going in the freezer as is. And also this great big blade roast is also going in the freezer as is. They're vacuum sealed. They'll be perfectly fine. This thing though, both of these actually, these need to be processed, cut up. We're going to be also doing some corned beef, some pork chops, a couple of small roasts on the fat ends here. This will last us a while. All right. Oh, this is going to be fun. All righty, what did I spend? So including everything at the superstore, total came to $49.94, total savings of $39.50. Now I did use $20 in points because that's one of the reasons why I was saving the points, is for stock ups. Total price that I paid was $29.94. Now Walmart, there it is. Walmart, I paid a total of $51.08. And Sobeys was $68.61. So not bad. Not bad at all. And all of this meat will last us a long time. Now, I'm going to put all this away, and probably tomorrow morning I'm going to start actually making up the Peameal. Okay, guys. This is what those 2 massive pork loins have given me. I've got 5 just little roasts because it's just us, right? I can use these for pulled pork. I can use these just as a roast, whatever. I have 11 stacks of pork chops. So they're probably, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch thick, up to an inch, depending. Now for these guys, if we're making fried rice and I want pork fried rice, I'll take these out and I'll just slice them up. If we're making pork stir fry, I'll take one of these out and I'll just slice them up. It works out well. Now, I could easily get 16 more pork dinners from these 2 bags. But these 2 bags are going to be Peameal Bacon. So this is the brine. It's got to come up to a boil. I'm going to be adding 2 quarts of cold water to it. And then this will get divvied up, between the 2 bags, and it'll sit in the fridge for 3 days And then we're going to vacuum seal these, and they're going to go in the freezer too. Now, the pork that's in the bags, I use the fattier end because Peameal Bacon with that fattier end, when you cook it, just that much better. Just saying. Okay. Now I got to get the food saver out, cut some bags, and get all this pork in the freezer. And I start work in 2 hours. Well, there we are. 5 little roasts. 11 packages of pork chops. So pork loin chops, 2 in each package. And 8 Peameal Bacons. Now these, like I said, these will brine for the next 3 days. So I'll get in here and kind of move them around. Make sure the brine is touching everything all the time. I'll link that recipe. Oh, I won't link it. I'll put that recipe down below for you as well. Because Peameal Bacon is crazy easy to make. You don't have to roll it in cornmeal if you don't want to. I don't. Now, I did not have kosher salt, so I admit I used pickling salt. I just put a little bit less. It's going to make it a little bit saltier, but that's okay. But anyway, I'll link that down below so you can see what I did. But, yeah, our first official stock up. So all of this is going to go into the chest freezer with that pork roast and the 2 racks of ribs. I also put those 2 great big hams that I had left back in there too. And the chickens will also go back in there. Kind of a little less strain on the shelves in the upright freezer. Alrighty, folks. Like I said, our first official stock up. Now, what I spent for meat is right there. And that will last us a while. Alrighty, guys. I got to get ready for work. Got to get some lunch into me. And we'll see you next time as we continue our simpler life here on PEI.